Hey guys! It's Grandma Karma
and Southern Blonde Bill.
How you guys doing today? Well, honey, guys, it's Friday, so we have us some fish, and we're going to get straight to our topic today of conversation because we have an important topic we want to talk about. Yes. But we're going to share our food and show you what we got first of all.
This comes from our town, the Purple Magnolia, as a family local owned business, so they are fabulous. When you go in there, you feel like family and just love it. Good morning, Karma babies. Getting the food here later. I will be picking it up. We're going to be having some catfish today. Yummy. So we are here at the Purple Magnolia, and it is located at 300B South Main Street here in Newton, Mississippi. And I'm going to walk in and let y'all see some of the fine folks that makes this fabulous food for us. This is the inside of their sweet little cafe. Again, this is the Purple Magnolia. They have a buffet every day, but they can also cook some things for you if you don't want what's on their buffet. But trust me, I promise you, you will want it. It is fabulous. It's good Southern cooking. There's some of them in the back. And there's Preacher Man back there. I don't know if y'all can see him. Hey, Preacher Man. And these are two of the fine folks that helps out around the city of our fabulous Newton, Mississippi. It's another one of the sweet ladies that cooks for us. So we will be sharing the food today at lunch. So we will definitely be enjoying that catfish because I'm going to tell you what, it's some good eating. But these are the fine folks at Purple Magnolia in Newton, Mississippi.
Let's get started eating.
Let's get started.
Okay, so let's get this mukbang started.
I know a lot of y'all have asked about Miss Things over here, her hair wrap. Look at this fabulous one right here. I mean, I want to wrap my head up. It is so good looking.
We're going to have you wearing hair wraps before it's over with.
If you want to see her, how she wraps it up, she can wrap me up and she'll show you.
Exactly. Whoop, whoop, whoop. They know I cannot get past a video without dropping something, or doing something.
That's how you know it's real, y'all. We didn't cut it out.
And we got our hot sauce. We got some regular Frank's hot sauce here. And then I have also some Valentino. And Shannon's never had Valentino before, so she get to try it.
And I realized I finally found somewhere that she ain't had. She hadn't been to the Purple Magnolia yet.
No,
so
I've never eaten her. Now let's hold. Now this is perfect right here.
Look at that, y'all.
Look. Oh, let's hold. Yeah. Hey, there we go. Look. Now that's a good thumbnail.
Now
that's a thumbnail there, right? Okay. Okay, guys. So I've never been to the Purple Magnolia. This is my first go round. I got me some sweet tea here.
Sweet tea. We told you how to make that sweet tea.
Sweet tea. Oh man. So let's take our first bite and then we'll start a conversation.
All right. You can get your fork. I'm getting my fingers.
They want to see that first bite.
That is
there we go.
Good grace and all. That is some goodness.
Oh my goodness.
I told you.
Oh.
Now this is my first time.
I don't know why I took so long to go up there.
And it's just right up Street. She can walk.
It's right up the road.
Now this is the first time I've had their fish. I usually have their fried chicken. Oh my goodness.
This is good.
We're gonna have to have that on their hamburgers.
Oh,
This thing is a hot mess. Yes.
Can you pass me the Valentino?
I'll be happy to pass you the
Valentina. Oh, look at that.
This
is a smoky hot sauce.
So, and you know what? We'll have to say this. When I went into the Purple Magnolia, and I was telling them, or asked them if they would mind, being part of this, and they said sure. And there was a gentleman in there that he works for the city, and he knew about B Love's sauce.
Really?
Yes, ma'am. He did, and I said, well, have you tried it? He said, not yet. I said, ooh, you missing out. So there you go. They checking us out, y'all. Even in Newton,
Don't put it on all. You might not like it.
Honey, if it's hot and spicy, I like it. And a hot mess, you got that right.
Guys, this is so good.
All right, so what are we talking about today, ma'am?
Catfish. Okay. So, guys, we're going to talk and eat, so...
Oh, my God.
Sorry about our... And that's some good hot sauce.
If I had my purse in here, you'd be in bed. You'd be going home with me.
Take it home.
It's about... Be like ketchup.
Before we get into the conversation, My earrings are from Shannon's, all dolled up.
Yes, ma'am. And she looks so pretty.
You're so sweet.
Well, you're so sweet. I love all this. Y'all loving her smile. I'm so glad y'all love her smile.
You make me smile. You make me
you're
happy.
sweetheart.
Well, what I want to talk about, I don't want to wait till we get done eating because then it'll be a long, drawn-out thing. And we're just going to go straight to the point, and we're going to, that looks good. And we're going to talk about it. Remember the other day, guys, we talked about Shannon being asked to be the president of the garden club. And we were talking about it, and I was like, oh, yeah, I'd like to join because I would really like to learn how to grow things. And, you know, I got a big yard here, and I wanted to make a big vegetable garden and flower garden this year. And guess what, guys? You're not going to, well, you might guess. They said that I could not join because I'm black. Not because I'm old, not because I'm crazy, not because I'm senile, not because I'm stupid, not because I'm anything except for being black. Well, Shannon, you go ahead and you tell them what you said and what happened.
When I, they said, oh, we're going to have our meeting, blah, blah, blah. And I said, well, fabulous, because I actually had two wonderful black ladies that is a part of our community that would love to join and learn more about gardening because they really don't do it as well either. And they said, I'm sorry, they can't join. I said, excuse me? So I told them I appreciate them asking me, but I cannot be a part of this because of that reason. I said, I don't see color. I see what God has made us all the same. And I can't. I said, y'all gonna have to find somebody else.
Wow. We don't want our channel to be one of secrecy and all of that, but you know, this is just real life.
Yeah, real.
This is real life in the fact that in this day and age, 2020, there's still discrimination. And it's not the whole town. No. It's not everybody
a few
in
people
the
that
town.
When they learned about it, they just don't know because it's pushed under the rug or, you know. So
it pushed under the rug.
They were really surprised.
And most people would not talk about it.
Right.
And I asked Shannon, I said, do you want to talk about it? And she says, yes, I want to talk about it. She says, because I have a child. And I don't want him to look at me that I would belong to an organization that would discriminate against anybody.
That's true.
And that's what our whole channel is about. You know, we're like the odd couple. We're in Mississippi, a young white girl and an old black woman. So we got, you know, the odd couple thing going in two different ways in our age. Shannon and I don't look at each other as black and white and young and old. We look
I just
at
see a beautiful woman sitting right here beside me.
And I see me, a beautiful woman sitting right here, and a lovely woman. And she turned down the offer to be the president of a club because of the fact that they discriminated against your granny Karma.
Yeah, and that's
Can
not
you guys
happening.
believe that?
I know.
They said no to me. They said I couldn't belong. Do you know how many times I've been discriminated against? I grew up in that. I grew up, you know, I've talked to you guys about that in the past. I've talked to them about going into the department store and, you know, having to step aside and let the white person go and not being able to try on a dress because they weren't going to try on our clothes behind us. So black people, black women and children and men, if we bought something from a store, we owned it. You couldn't take it back, and you couldn't try it on in the store.
That saddens my heart.
That's the way it was. I know, that's the way it was.
And, you know, I don't understand, I don't care who you love. And, okay, well, if we have the new gay rights, which, hey, like I said, that's your business. I'm glad that y'all, but if that's okay now, why are we still back in the time of this? And that's the reason why another reason why I turned it down is because hate is not born, it is made.
That's true, Shannon.
And my son is not going to hate anyone that is not the same as him because we're all born the same. We're all born under the grace of God.
That's right.
He made us who we are individually.
In His image.
Right. So, no. So I turned it down.
The hot sauce.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Thank you, babe. No, because I want some more. It tastes so
I
good.
told you. Slap that all
Shannon,
over that.
I love you, and I love you. I love you. Go ahead and eat, Shannon. Don't.
Oh, well, I'm enjoying. I mean, it's just I'm all sucked in our own conversation. I hope y'all are too.
I hope that they understand that this is something that we felt that we had to talk about.
Right.
And because I didn't want to put Shannon on the spot, because this is her hometown and her community, and and I'm relatively, I wasn't born and raised here.
I wasn't either.
Yeah, and I'm kind of, I've only been here 5 years, I think 4 or 5 years, but I was really disappointed, to know that. I guess maybe I should have known, but I didn't. Because I never think about things. I don't think about things like that.
And we shouldn't have to. And it shouldn't be a secret thing.
Yeah.
I mean, my thing, if you're going to do it, don't hide it. If that's the way you feel, that's
right.
If I would have known this, guys, from the very beginning,
some good
we wouldn't even be having this conversation because, well, we would have because we would have talked about it, but I wouldn't even have been like, okay, yeah, I would love to be, because it would have been a flat out no.
Wow. Unreal. Unreal. So I can't even belong to the garden club.
Well, yeah, if we had a green finger, I guess we would create our own, but you would see all...
maybe that's what we need to do. Maybe we need to start a new garden club and welcome everybody into it. Maybe that's what we do. We change. We got to bring about, not just talk about, but bring about change.
And that's about, you can be mad about something every day. And my thing is, now, if I can't control it, I'm not going to, just keep being mad, because I can't do it. But if there's something like this that we can do something about, then yes, you've got to do something. But don't just sit there and be mad just to be mad. If you can do something about it, then, but, until you just, I mean, we can be bad, bad mouthing me or bad mouthing, but y'all don't know us.
Yeah.
So until you know somebody, and I don't believe in first impressions, because unless you're going on a job interview, because you got to be, but you never know what that person dealt with when they woke up that morning. Yeah. And so but if you can help bring a smile on their face, if you see that they're in trouble or down, just smile, just hug them. I mean, it's that simple stuff that no one does anymore. I can send you a hug and a text now.
Yeah.
But it's not the same.
I wanted to be cautious about this subject, and especially with Shannon, because, we are going to be doing these mukbangs together. And I want her to be aware that, everybody's not going to like it. I saw one comment where somebody made a very harsh comment about be careful of the enemy. The enemy is sitting next to you. Well, you know what? You know what I did with your comment? I put it in the trash where it belonged. I put it in the trash where it belonged. Shannon is not my enemy. You are, in fact, my enemy because you're small-minded.
Right.
You're small-minded. You don't know Shannon. You don't know anything about her. And for you to come out and to say something like that about her is wrong. And I'm not going to tolerate it, just like Shannon didn't tolerate them discriminating against me. And we're not going to cover it up. We're not going to sweep it under the rug. Yes, we live in a small town, and if anybody don't like it, too bad.
And I even own a business, but I'm not going to support that. It might hurt my business. Yeah.
Well,
but
see, that's what I was afraid of for her. I don't want that to happen.
Well, you know what?
Really I don't
need those kind of people in my shop. If you feel that way, there's other shops down the road. I don't need that.
Wow.
As they say, as your karma says, what?
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, it is. And see, that's why I love you so much. And, and I see that in your spirit, in your soul, and in your heart. Well, and
it's not just for show, people.
It's not about black or white. To us, it's not about black or white. It's about the human side and what's inside of you. And for those ladies to reject me because I'm black, well, what's wrong with me being black? I love my black skin.
She just don't have to worry about getting a tan.
Exactly. I love my black skin.
That's beautiful.
And and for you nowadays to sit back and say, well, I cannot belong to the garden club because I'm black. I'm 71 years old and still getting discriminated against. Yeah. And that goes to show you that racism is still alive and well. It's still alive and well. And young people are being discriminated against on a daily basis. Now, it could have been Shannon didn't have to come back and share that with me. And I would have been in the dark. I wouldn't have known. No. She could have kept it from me. She could have said, oh, I just decided I didn't want to. But Shannon shared that with me. Right. And I appreciate that, you know.
That's
and
respect
I appreciate
for
that.
each other.
That's right. And I have respect for you and always will have respect for you. And I won't tolerate anybody saying any horrible things or bad things about you on this channel. This is Shannon's channel. This is my channel. We're going to be doing this together because we want to share of ourselves with you. We want to do this together, and we want to make this channel a success, and we want to come out and be above board. And talk about things and not be hiding behind, oh, you know, Shannon can't say anything because she's white, or Grandma Karma can't say this because she's black. So we're getting it out in the open right now, and you know, unfortunately, we don't know what's going to happen, you know, as far as what's going to happen.
Well, you know what happened will happen. Yeah. But until someone makes a stand and stops it.
That's right.
It will continue to be shoved under the rug, put in the dark, and be the small little. I mean, I'm sure that I'm sure there's even black groups that probably wouldn't accept me. But, you know, they have to live with that. They have to deal with that with God. And I know I'm not, because I'm not doing that. God made you. He made me. That's it. But I'm sure that some of y'all have probably had the same issues. And if you would love to share those comments on this video page, please do. We would love to hear what is happening with you as well, because it's just not here. I mean, I know it's in big towns, small towns, everywhere. And if you have this on your heart to share it.
That's right.
This channel is not only for us, it's for you Karma babies. We want you to feel part of this family, as I have been welcomed by you and Miss Granny here. So we want to know. Absolutely.
Let's have a dialogue. And Shannon and I, we were talking about doing a live, as a matter of fact.
Yes.
We're talking about doing a live. So one day next week, hopefully, if we can get it together, we'll do a live, and then that way we can communicate with each other. I'll post it on the community page for you guys, so you'll know. But perhaps right now, in this comments, you can tell us what a good day and a good time for a live for you guys, because many of them work.
Yes.
Maybe the best time might be in the evening or the morning or whenever. We want to hold a dialogue and talk to you guys personally.
Right, and we may just have something simple just so we can have time with y'all. So y'all have a little time with us and getting to ask questions, which we'll know. I mean, as you see, we don't mind sharing how we feel. So
that's right.
I mean, bring it.
In this day and age, and from what Shannon said, it's just not this garden club here, but
it's all over. It's in different towns, and it might be in one of your towns, and you probably don't even know it. And
you don't even
honestly,
know it.
Others, even like I said, I didn't know it.
Wow.
And I'm the color of the ladies in there.
Yeah.
But that's how they're
just in there. They're just, and they're old women.
Right,
They're old. Most of them are old.
Honey, they're older than us.
Older than us, huh? I don't even want to know who's in it, because then it'll be a issue, you know, if I see them in the streets or whatever. But they know me. Right. So maybe I should know who it is and who carries that kind of thought. But, you know, we moved here 5 years ago, and it's a small town. And it was a big culture shock for me and Tommy after being in Chicago for 53 years. But I'm telling you, I've met some wonderful people in this town. It's very sad that people are still stuck back there in those stone ages. I mean, what do they think that I'm going to do in the club that would be detrimental?
Grow better flowers? And
maybe.
Like, with me having this, and I know everyone
her tattoos
that has
and stuff. See, Shannon's out of the box.
Right, and we get discrimination again. If I went for a job interview today and got covered them all up and got the job and then turned around the next day and walked in with it, they would probably fire me because ink does not make a person. All this ink represents something that's happened in my life.
Wow. And
so it's my body, my choice.
That's right.
It's not vulgar. It's not, I might could understand it some places. But in this day and age, everybody should be themselves by now. This is stupid. It's just bottom line stupid.
And I am surprised, too, because they stepped outside of the box and asked you to be the president. And because they know that you're so smart and you have all these wonderful ideas and you would work hard for the organization.
Right.
So I'm sure that was a stretch for them right there to ask you to be the president. You know what I mean?
Yes, ma'am.
Because they're so staid and set in their ways. But a lot of these little groups are dying out, and maybe they should die out.
Yeah.
And they were bringing in some fresh blood in by asking Shannon. And she could help revitalize it and get more people.
I had some fabulous ideas for it.
That is so sad. Maybe we start up our own garden club.
Hey,
and
y'all want to
join? And we can use my backyard.
There we go.
And we can plant whatever we want to plant back there, and we can do whatever we want. We can plant a whole vegetable garden, like you said, Shannon. Oh, I'm just hurting. I'm hurting, but Shannon had wonderful ideas. She wanted to plant like vegetable garden and donate it to the needy people in town or wherever to do a vegetable garden. Guess what, Shannon? We can do that in my backyard.
That's right.
We can plant it back there and we can tend to it and we can she wanted to get the kids.
Yes, downtown, I wanted to get the Boy Scouts to build flower boxes so they can get their little badges for that. And I want to get the Girl Scouts to help plant the flowers for their badge. Well, we know that there is a mixture of children there, and I would not dare have them be a part about it and them okay that, but secretly know what they feel. No, that's not happening.
So we've talked about this, and I've gone through my range of emotions about it, and I'm sure you've gone through your range of emotions about it, and I feel that we need to do some action. I do. I feel like we need to do something. We can't just let it stop here. Right. We don't have to keep pouncing on them for them not letting me join their club. Yeah. We can start our own club. Exactly. And let's do that. Let's do something and start our own club. And then maybe we can even get the children in the community. Yes. Like you said, you want to do something for the community. We can get the children in the community to help older people like me that need their yard work done, or they can go and help clean up an older person's yard, pick up the sticks from their yard. Let's make a pact. All right. That we're going to do something, and we're going to work on starting our own garden club.
That sounds good.
And either we can do it, like in town, like you said, or we can do it right here in this backyard. Look at that. That's right. We got plenty of space. And it's good because where I was going to have that, I have a little connection of the good friend has that piece of property. That's right.
Let me tell you, you talk about somebody outside the box.
And you guys are going to meet him too. Yes. And you're going to see a whole new side of how Granny, you're going to get to know Granny a little bit better, her friends and the people that she associates with and how she is. And I even bought my house from him. This house here, I bought from him.
I didn't know that.
You didn't know that?
I did not know that. Well, the man does
that's
own
how I
half the
got
town.
here. Yeah, that's how I got here. Steve bought my house from Steve. Wow. He's wonderful. You guys are going to get to meet him, and you're going to see what a fabulous person he is.
And you'll be seeing all his cars. So we'll be eating in his cars.
We're going to be like, and you're going to see how out of the box he is, and you're going to see that there's wonderful people. Don't judge a book by its cover.
You know why? Because you never know what's inside that story.
That's right.
I used to turn the backside, because I hated to read, the backside of the book and read the backside.
You're not eating.
Well, this has just been so good. But look, I know how people feel about Ozzy Osbourne, not good things. I read his book, and if I'd have judged him by what everybody else said, and by just the cover of that book, I would have not known the interest interesting facts of that man. So don't ever
That's right.
do anything without knowing. And if you don't have the acknowledgement of it, you really can't say anything because you don't know the whole story.
You're right.
That's right.
So Shannon, you eat, and I want to thank you so much for being willing to talk about this, because Shannon is a businesswoman in the community, and I'm hoping that no one will hold this against her, because we're not bringing this up to be malicious or anything like that. We're just acknowledging it because we didn't want to shove it under the rug. We had already mentioned that she had been offered the position.
Right. And that was before I knew any of this.
already mentioned that, I wanted to join. So then what was we to do? Come back and say, oh, we just changed our mind?
Right, no.
That would be a false lie.
That would be the same as them pushing her under the rug.
Exactly. So we felt that it was the best thing to do was, to bring it out in the open and talk about it. And maybe one of those ladies will see this video. Right. I don't know.
And y'all please don't think bad of our town, because it's only a small little. I mean, so it's not everybody. There's others when I let them know feel the same way as I do. They were shocked.
Yeah.
So they just
Shannon
didn't have
shared
knowledge.
it with some other folks in town when she found out, and they, like she said, they were shocked that people are still doing this kind of thing, and it's sad, but you can't, sometimes you can't make people change their minds, and it's born in them and it's raised in them, and that's the way they want to be. But
everybody can blame their childhood on, that's why I am that. Okay, well, you're an adult now.
That's right.
You can change it. Don't just blame it on how you was raised.
And if any of you ladies are watching, which I think maybe at some point, because Shannon is here with me now, I'm sure, one of you ladies might be watching, or many of you ladies might be watching. And I say to you, I feel sorry for you, because you missed out on having a wonderful person, me, be a part of your community, getting to know me, and me getting to know you, and we could have formed a wonderful friendship, and we could have had a lot of fun together.
This lady's a blast.
And I'm hoping that you will see, just from watching this video, that you need to make a change.
Right.
You need to make a change.
And you don't have to, it doesn't matter if you're 100 years old.
That's right.
You can still change yourself if you don't truly don't go with just what the crowd goes with.
Because you know what? I always thought about this. What are they going to say when they go to the pearly gates and go to meet Jesus?
What's he going to say? Where's the white side?
Exactly. Where's the white side?
God's going to look at them like,
I wouldn't let Grandma Karma in the garden club.
Well, I said, these pearly gates are gold, not white, not black.
And you know something? It's kind of funny, because it's just a little, I'm not trying to be bad about it, but it's just a garden club. But, this discrimination is in other areas of our life. So for a younger person, it could be joining a particular organization to get them a foothold on a business, or being in a business community. So it starts at this level. It does. It starts at this level, and it seeps into all parts of our lives.
Well, you've got, just like you said, you've got the older person that has this child. Well, that's embedded in them, and then that's embedded in their child, and it's going to keep going until one of them realizes, hey, this ain't right, and stop it. You got to stop the circle.
That's right.
Don't keep feeding the circle just because you're mad over one thing that didn't go right. I mean, that happens every day in everybody's lives. But truly, don't be mad at a person just because of their color. It's their soul that makes them.
That's right.
Yep.
Thank you, baby.
Oh, thank you.
I love you.
I love you. Look at this hair wrap.
She loves my hair wrap.
I love it. She's looking awesome.
I'm a little bit outside of the box.
I love the look. She is rocking it outside the box, y'all.
Yeah, they look at me like, what's up with her?
She got that going on. I'm telling you what. I walked in and I said, woohoo!
This sweet tea is the bomb.
I know. See, that's what I told y'all. Sugar it up. Then put your hotness over it. It's sugared up. It's sugared up. It's sugarly good.
Ooh, I'm gonna be jumping all off everywhere after drinking all this sugar.
That's right. Yes, ma'am.
And the fish is great.
It is very good.
You barely touch yours. Even
Well,
they
I know
y'all
y'all
babies want to see her eat. She get to talking and she
I know I
eat.
get to talking. You know how us Southern girls are. We talk. We talk. We eat, but we
have
talk.
to learn how to eat and talk with us. Right, babies?
Mm-hmm.
She got to learn how to eat and talk. Uh-oh, she's so Well, Shannon, it's been wonderful. We're going to continue eating, guys. We're not going to keep you.
Okay. Yep.
And we really wanted to talk to you guys about that today. And I hope that this helps someone.
And share your story. We want to hear about it.
That's awesome. Yeah. Share your stories in the comment, guys. And let's get a little dialogue going and, and let us know what you want to talk about. And especially when we go live, do you want us to talk a little bit more about this, this type of thing? I want our channel to be all inclusive, and I want us to talk about everything. I don't want us to just, to be fluffy. Everything is fluffy because there's a whole world out there.
Exactly.
And I'll tell you another little secret, guys. She's a Trump supporter.
I am a Trump supporter.
And I'm not.
And that's
we
okay.
love each other. And it's all okay.
And this is the first time I've heard this because that's her business, not mine. She wants to share it. It's her business to share.
Exactly.
And do I feel any different?
No. And do I feel any different about her? No.
Right.
So, guys, we love you. And we'll see you in the next video. And until then, stay strong. And what do we always say? How others treat you is their karma. How you respond, my babies, is your karma.
Oh,
guys,
good karma, ain't I?
We got karma going all the way around. We love you guys.
Yes.
And we'll see you in the next video.